Hi everyone, my name is Cohen. Thank you for joining me today. I'm very excited to be working with Arts for All Florida to bring you art to your home. Today I will be teaching you how to make love tree. You know why? Because love is in the air. So let's get out our materials and start creating. Great, I'm so excited. So let's get started. We're going to need paper, not any paper, watercolor paper. And we'll need, of course, the brushes if we're going to be using watercolor paper, as well as the watercolor paint. And we can't forget the most important item is this straw. So get yourself a straw, especially if it has the bended elbows on the top, and our fingers, and water. Because if we're going to use watercolor paper, we need water, and watercolor paint. We're going to wet all the colors we're going to use in order to make our tree. That means all the browns. I'm wetting all the browns a lot, and then I'm just tapping and getting all that color onto the paper and then blowing with my straw. And as I'm blowing with my straw, I'm creating branches. And on the bottom, so it looks more like a tree, I try to make it nice and thick. So we need to create the trunk of the tree. And as I'm creating the trunk of the tree, wherever my straw, as I'm blowing, is making these nice branches, I'm making those branches that I really like a little bit thicker with my paintbrush. So you get to actually have fun creating the branches of your tree and the trunk of your tree. And the more I put color on the trunk, the more water I have to blow. And that's what's so much fun about making trees. And we can't forget to do our roots in the bottom. Don't expect your tree to look the same as your family members' trees, right? These trees are yours and it's your tree. And the more you have water in it, the more you can blow. And I'm going to do grass on the bottom just so that it'll have an environment, a world where your tree lives. I'm not letting it touch the tree because the tree is still wet. And if I let it touch the tree, a lot of the brown will go into the tree and a lot of the green will go onto the tree. So now we're going to wait. And while we're waiting for that to dry, I have these images of these trees that I'm showing you. And the reason why I'm showing you these trees, I would like you to notice that there is no two trees that are the same. Your tree is not supposed to look the same as your family members' trees because you don't look the same and you don't sound the same and you don't feel about things the same way. So it's okay if your tree is different. What I did here is before our next part, while it's getting dry, I took a scrap of watercolor paper that I have that has gotten stained on it. And I can't use it for painting, but I can use it for practicing. So I have my scrap watercolor paper, my brush, a pencil, my watercolor, and the water. And we can't forget the most important thing is our fingers. Now we're going to practice, and this is how we're going to practice the next part that we're going to add on to our trees. We're going to take water and we're only going to wet all the reds that you have. And what I did was that I put all the different the red paints that I had together, and that's these three. One is super dark and the other one is a little bit lighter, and then the other one looks more like a tomato. So I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to do some X's. And these X's are very important for what we're going to do next. And these X's are what's going to help us practice what we're going to put in our tree because we're making a love tree. So now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to dip it in the paint. I'm going to get it in there like if I'm going to get a fingerprint. I think I need more paint there. Oh, there, that's better. I'm going to use the line of the X to show me the direction I'm going to put my finger. There. Now I'm going to put a little bit more paint, and the other line of the X is going to show me the direction I'm going to put my finger. And oh, look at that, we have a heart. Now I'm going to try with a darker color red. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to put it that direction, and I'm going to put it the other direction. Oh, I love that heart too. Okay, let me try with this red. Let me go this direction of the X and the other direction of the X. That's nice. Even when it doesn't have that much paint, it's fun. Now let me try without the X's, without the lines. One direction, let me turn my hand, and the other direction. Ooh, now I can make hearts without having the X's on my paper. This is why we practice. We practice and practice until we do it the way we are happy. Oh, I'm going to make a lot of hearts with my finger now. So now, the more I do these hearts without drawing the X, the better I get at it, the more comfortable I feel. You keep practicing until you're fully comfortable, that you know that you can now do it on your drawing. I love my red finger. Now I'm going to take my red finger and do it on my tree. Join me. Okay, I'm going to take the nice dark one, and I'm going to, where am I going to put it? Here. One direction. Now I'm going to turn the other direction. Nice, I have my heart. Let me do it again. This is so much fun. Let me see where I'm going to put it. Here. One direction and the other direction. Oh my gosh, I'm going to do a bunch of hearts. Join me. Are you having as much fun as I am? I am going to add my favorite color to my tree. And my favorite color happens to be purple. So I'm going to clean my finger, and I'm going to add a purple heart to my tree. So I'm getting my finger in there. I hope it comes out super nice. Let me get a lot of my purple in there. And now let me do it. Ooh, it looks black. Uh-oh. Okay, one direction. Now I'm going to turn my finger and the other direction. Oh, I love my purple heart. Do you have a favorite color? Why don't you add it to your tree if you want to? Part of being creative is adding anything you want to your artwork. So, one of the things that you can do is your hearts do not need to be red. They can be any color you want or a variety of colors. So, get creative. Also, I think I'm going to sign it with my thumbprint. I used green. Oh, I love my tree. And you know what's wonderful about art is that it ends and it's finished when you feel that it's finished. And I'm looking at my beautiful love tree, and I feel like I want to do little hearts in it now. So I'm going to use my pinky, and I'm going to make little hearts. Do you want to join me and give it a try? Great job, everyone! Thanks for watching Arts for All Florida's Spotlight on Art. I hope you enjoyed making this love tree as much as I did. There it is again. Love is in the air. I hope you liked this video as much as I did. Please comment below and share it with a friend. We love to hear from you. Feel free to post your own creations on social media. But remember, tag us by using our handle at Arts for All Florida. That's Arts, the number 4, All Florida. See you next time. Wow.